Somewhere in the Caribbean, about 500 years ago, a Taino woman is holding a root vegetable that could kill her family in under an hour. It's called cassava. And here's the insane part, it's about to become the single most important food in the entire Caribbean. Let's back up. When you think ancient poison plant, you probably picture something people avoided. Not this one. The Taino didn't just tolerate this poisonous root. They built their entire food system around it. On purpose. Every single day. Cassava came in two versions. Sweet cassava, which was mild and mostly harmless. And bitter cassava, which contains cyanic acid, yes, the stuff in cyanide. Eat it raw and unprocessed, and you're in serious trouble. But here's the twist. The bitter version produced way more food per plant than the sweet one. 3 times the calories of maize, actually. So the Taino didn't walk away from the dangerous option. They engineered a way to make it safe. And the process was genuinely clever for people with zero modern chemistry. Taino women, because this was entirely their job, would grate the tubers down, then wash and pack the pulp repeatedly until the poison acids drained out. Then they'd dry what was left and grind it into flour. Multiple steps every single time, or someone doesn't wake up the next morning. Now stop and think about that for a second. Somebody, at some point, had to figure this out through trial and error. With a substance that can kill you. That's not a small discovery. That's generations of people testing the edge of what their bodies could survive, and passing the method down before it got written anywhere. Once that flour was made, it became the backbone of Taino life. They baked it into cassava bread, what Jamaicans today call bami, sometimes plain, sometimes sweetened, and it could be stored for months in a hot, humid climate where almost nothing else kept. Meanwhile, they grew the sweet cassava too, but treated it completely differently. Because it wasn't dangerous, they just boiled it and ate it straight with fish, no elaborate detox process required. So picture the full system. 2 versions of the same plant. One friendly, one that could kill you. And a civilization that looked at the deadly one and said, "We're not skipping this, we're just going to get really, really good at handling it." That decision fed islands full of people for centuries. It outlasted the Taino population itself, because cassava is still a Caribbean staple today, still processed with methods that trace straight back to this exact same logic. So next time you see cassava on a plate, remember what it actually is. Not just a starch. A 500-year-old solved problem. A poison someone turned into dinner, and then handed down as a recipe.